One of the biggest career mistakes that smart people make is believing that expertise leads to promotion. It doesn't. Expertise earns trust, but decisions create momentum. And inside many organizations, momentum gets promoted way faster than knowledge. If you've ever watched somebody with less technical depth get ahead of you, this is probably why. Here's the truth that a lot of people discover way too late. Organizations don't promote the people who know the most. They promote the people who help things move forward. Because leadership is not a knowledge role. It's a decision role. And once someone starts evaluating you as a decision maker instead of an expert, your career trajectory changes. Now, don't get me wrong. Experts are essential inside any organization. They solve problems, they reduce errors, they improve execution, protect quality, but experts are trained to wait for clarity before acting. And decision makers are expected to act before clarity exists. And that difference changes how leadership evaluates them. Experts reduce risks, but decision makers reduce uncertainty. And organizations will promote uncertainty reducers first. Say that 5 times fast. When leaders evaluate promotion candidates, they're not asking who knows the most. What they are asking is who helps us move faster? Who helps us choose direction? Who helps us decide under pressure? Who makes progress possible when we have incomplete information? Because organizations don't stall from a lack of expertise. They stall from a lack of decisions. Here's a signal that many strong experts send without even realizing it. I'll move when everything is clear. Now that sounds responsible, but leadership hears something different. What they hear is, I'm not ready to carry ambiguity yet. And ambiguity is the environment that leaders live in every day. Promotion isn't just recognition. It's trust. Trust that you can move forward without certainty. If you've ever felt like strong work alone should have been enough to create momentum in your career, that is exactly why I built the 30-day promotion playbook. It walks you through how visibility and influence actually works inside organizations, and it is free. The link is in the description below, and make sure to hit subscribe right now before we jump into this next section. Decision makers change how organizations move. They unblock progress, they clarify direction, create alignment, reduce hesitation across teams. And when someone is consistently doing something like that, leadership starts relying on them earlier, responding to them faster, including them sooner, listening to them differently. Momentum builds around people who move outcomes forward, and momentum attracts promotion. Now, this does not mean that expertise doesn't matter. It actually matters a lot, but expertise alone rarely creates visibility at leadership levels because leaders assume that expertise exists. What they look for instead is judgment. Can this person move forward when the answer isn't obvious? Can they help others move forward? Can they carry responsibility before certainty appears? That's what signals leadership readiness. Expertise builds credibility. Judgment builds authority. You don't become a decision maker by waiting for permission. You just don't. You become one by changing how you participate in the problems. Instead of saying, here are the options, try saying, here's what I recommend. Instead of waiting for clarity, start reducing uncertainty. Instead of protecting correctness, start moving outcomes forward. Leadership notices that shift immediately because it changes how they experience working with you. Most people spend years strengthening their expertise, and that's not a bad thing, but very few spend any time strengthening judgment. And inside organizations, judgment creates direction. Direction creates momentum, and momentum creates promotion. If you want to move faster in your career, start solving fewer problems like an expert and start shaping more outcomes like a decision maker. If this helped clarify how promotions actually work inside organizations, hit subscribe right now and join the Power Moves family. And if you want a structured system for increasing visibility with those decision makers, I created a free 30-day promotion playbook. Link is in the description below. Check that out. I'll see you guys on the next video.